Hello, great people. There's been an outpour of sympathy and emotions as Mr. Peter Obi suddenly announced that he is sick and he'll be taking a break from official duties. Obi was recently spotted in Imo State with former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai. He was also spotted in Enugu State where he donated 10 million naira to a church hospital project. So it was shocking to Nigerians that Mr. Peter Obi, that has been active round the clock, suddenly announced that he has consulted his doctors and he has been given medication and advice to stay away from anything strenuous. On this episode of Politics with Joshua Plug, I will be telling you about the sickness of Mr. Peter Obi and what it has generated within the Nigerian polity, both the good side and the bad side. And also, I will be telling you about the crossfire between the Yorubas and the Igbos as regards the announcement of Mr. Peter Obi's ailment. You will recall that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu announced that he is going to France recently, and people are saying that it is apparently for medical tourism, although the president said he is going on working vacation, and Nigerians are saying that that is not right. So the announcement of Mr. Peter Obi's health condition has sparked a debate, apparently a crossfire between the Yorubas and the Igbos, and I will be giving you my analysis on that, and also we'll be looking at the politics that will shape 2027, particularly the politics of health and the lessons therein for the government and people of Nigeria. We'll be doing all this and more on this episode with your true plug, Dr. Omosholadeji. Before I start, let me first of all say that Mr. Peter Obi, I wish you speedy recovery. I wish you speedy recovery, Mr. Peter Obi, because it is natural for human being to be ill. It is natural for human being to be sick, and anybody can fall sick at any point in time. And I just hope that it is something minor, and I believe that Nigerians, both even people that are not your political supporters and your political supporters, I believe everybody will want you back on your feet at the nearest possible time. So, Mr. Peter Obi, I wish you from the bottom of my heart speedy recovery, because we are all mortals. Anybody can fall sick at any point in time. So for me, I think that we should thank Mr. Peter Obi for using Nigeria hospital. That's one thing that is very important. When Mr. Peter Obi made the announcement, he said he has consulted his doctors in Nigeria. That is significant because people like Mr. Peter Obi, they don't use Nigerian medical facilities. The Nigerian rich class, how you will know that somebody is rich and influential in Nigeria is if mosquito mistakenly bites him, he's on the next available jet to the United Kingdom or to US or to Canada or any of these Western countries. So Mr. Peter Obi's behavior seems to be uncommon in the Nigerian polity, that somebody will be as rich and influential as that, and you have everything for him to jet out of the country to either treat himself or rest, and he will decide to stay in Nigeria. Up till now, from the information available in public space, Mr. Peter Obi is still in Nigeria. So that means that he took his treatment in Nigeria and he also decided to rest in Nigeria. So I would say that thank you, Mr. Peter Obi, for being a good example to other people. Maybe other people that are rich will now begin to emulate Mr. Peter Obi in the sense that he has the capacity to jet out of the country if he wants to. And thanks for resting in Nigeria, like I said earlier, not Fiji Island. I know some of you, you are thinking of a country that starts with F. And I could read through your mind where I will say that thank you for resting in Nigeria and not Fiji Island. Some of you are mentioning a country that starts with F, but you won't hear it from my mouth. Now, let us go to the lesson of this for Mr. Peter Obi and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I've spoken about Mr. Peter Obi as an individual. Now, let me combine both of them. Let me join them together and see what we can bring out from it as regards the way they have handled their health and the announcement and the treatment that they are receiving. Well, what I can say is that disclosure saves you from embarrassment as a politician. Disclosure saves you from embarrassment. Imagine that Mr. Peter Obi just suddenly disappear from public space and people will be asking, oh, where is Obi? Obi is always active. We always hear about him, and suddenly he's nowhere to be found. Where is Obi? And people will start making speculations. Some will say, oh, he's dead. Some will say, oh, God forbid, he's nowhere to be found. Some will say, oh, Mr. Peter Obi is this, is that. So definitely, as a politician, lack of disclosure always bring embarrassment. So disclosure saves you from embarrassment. If you put your face in the public domain and you are seeking the mandate or you are carrying the mandate of the Nigerian people, definitely disclosure will save you from embarrassment. And that is why that is some of the embarrassment that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is facing at the moment, because Nigerians are suspecting that why are you always going to France? You are apparently going there for medical tourism, but President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be using different nomenclature, working visit, rest, uses the different kind of language to qualify the reason why he's going to France repeatedly. But Nigerians are suspecting that this is for medical tourism, and that is why the president faced some embarrassment sometimes, and that's why somebody like Omoyele Sowore will call him out that no, you are lying, you are going for medical tourism. So I think the lesson for Nigerian politicians and leaders is that disclosure saves you from embarrassment. Now, Mr. Peter Obi is not embarrassed. He's gaining the sympathy of the people. That, oh, Obi, sorry that you are sick. Get well soon and all that. That is because he disclosed the true state of his health and why he will not be seen in public. But President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been quite secretive in that regard. In fact, if you look at Mr. Obi's action, although there may be some political, leanings to it, but Mr. Peter Obi's action as regards his health, treatment, announcement of it, and relation with the Nigerian people has been the direct opposite of that of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Mr. Peter Obi has reacted in direct contrast to the reaction of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Maybe it is a political strategy, maybe it is a political gimmick, that I can't say. But then, if you are to weigh it, of course, you will pick the approach of Mr. Peter Obi than that of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So Tinubu is secretive, while Obi is transparent about his health condition. Sickness is not a crime. Anybody can fall sick at any point in time. So you find a situation whereby somebody that is not in power, that shouldn't ordinarily be accountable to the Nigerian people, if we are to look at it from another dimension, Mr. Peter Obi is not carrying the mandate of the Nigerian people. He doesn't have any power. He doesn't control any institution of state. So in that regard, he's not supposed to be accountable to anybody. But you find that people that are in power, that are supposed to be accountable to the people, are not even accountable. So I will advise the president to be less secretive. If you are going for medical tourism, announce that, oh, I want to go and do my medical checkup. But the truth is that most Nigerian leaders cannot announce why they are really traveling, because they have failed in that regard. They know that Nigerians will come for them that, look at how you have kept the state of our health sector, and now you are junketing on medical tourism. But back to Mr. Peter Obi as a person, I would say that Obi, beware of poison. Beware, do not lose guard. To lose guard is a sin, because you really can't trust Nigerian politicians in the sense that they know that whether anybody likes it or not, in 2027, regardless of the political party, you will be on the ballot, and you are a threat to the ambition of some people. You are one of the strong presidential potential. So definitely people will want to get you out of the game one way or the other. So beware of poison. Beware of what you eat. Beware of what you drink. In fact, beware of the way you breathe when you are in some certain places. Beware of what you touch, and be very, very careful. Beware of poison, just so that these people will not do you strong thing. Another thing is that I read online whereby some of the people were asking Mr. Peter Obi for help, in the sense that when Obi announced that he was in Enugu State and he made the donations as regards a church hospital acquisition, or is it renovation, one of the two, that he donated 10 million naira. People began to bring out their problems. They were saying that, oh, Mr. Peter Obi, oh, thank you for the good work that you are doing, but please remember my community. We also need borehole. Remember my community. We also need hospital. We have, remember my community. We have not had electricity. What I can say is Mechonu there. I think Mechonu means shut up, right? I think I'll look forward to the comment of my Igbo brethren. Maybe I'm correct, but I think shut up means Mechonu. So Mechonu you there, in the sense that is Obi your president, is Obi your governor, is Obi your senator, is Obi your House of Representative member, is Obi your local government chairman. You will leave all these people. You won't hold them accountable. Then you will now be holding a private citizen, which Mr. Obi is at the moment. You will now be telling, oh, Obi, remember my community too. No, that is arrant nonsense. Go and hold your leaders accountable, whether you voted them in or not, whether they are in office rightly or wrongly. The truth is, currently in Nigeria, they are your leaders, and they are the ones that you should hold accountable. They are the ones that you should be demanding such a thing from not Mr. Peter Obi. They are the politicians in power now. They are the people with your fund. So hold them accountable, not somebody that is spending his own private money. Now, no feel wreck Obi just because you want him to come and satisfy you. No, there is a budgetary allocation. There is a constituency allowance allocation for your governors, president and lawmakers. Hold their trousers tight and get your benefit from them. Now, let me talk about the crossfire between the Yorubas and the Igbo people. Some Yorubas were condemning Mr. Peter Obi. Some of them were condemning Mr. Peter Obi that, oh, you criticized President Bola Ahmed Tinubu when he fell sick. Now, no, when he was traveling to France, apology, when he was traveling to France. Now you can see that you are falling sick. I intentionally leave this analysis to the later part of this video because some people will just brush through your video. They don't have the patience to wait and get some concrete analysis, and that is why I too usually put some good analysis toward the later part of my video. And if you have watched it to this extent, kudos to you. Now let me tell you, you see, the crossfire between the Igbos and the Yoruba people is just baseless, in the sense that people are pitying Mr. Peter Obi because he disclosed that he is sick, but you are thinking that Nigerians should be sympathetic to Bola Ahmed Tinubu and should use their brain that he is sick. No, they are two different things. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has disclosed that, well, he is fine, he's just going on vacation, a working vacation as he calls it. But Obi comes out to say he is sick. People will address him based on what he disclosed to the people. Bola Ahmed Tinubu said he is going on a working vacation. Do you expect people to be pitying people that is going on working vacation? So it is two different things. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu have come out to say that he is sick, it's a different thing. But you expect that people should naturally use their brain because the president is going to France. They should naturally think that he is sick and be having sympathy on him. No, there are two different things. If you want the sympathy of the people, come out and say that, oh, you are sick, then the people will address it accordingly. But if you keep information from the people and people already know that, oh, you are going for medical tourism, that is an embarrassment to you, and you don't expect that people will pity you based on the information that you fail to disclose, but people are already aware of. So that is the thing that some people that are mocking Mr. Peter Obi should understand, and they should realize that you shouldn't encourage secrecy from Nigerian leaders. So I would say that people should look into that accordingly and begin to hold leaders accountable, particularly when you are occupying a public office. And Obi's past, the post of Mr. Peter Obi, I see to be concerned because it appears that Nigeria has an ethnic problem. Most of the people that were sympathizing with him are his Igbo brethren, and most of the people that were attacking and harassing him are some of the Yorubas and the Hausa Fulanis. Some Yorubas are showing their sympathy, some Hausas are showing their sympathy, but then majority of the people that are consoling Obi are the Igbo people, and that itself shows that the ethnic problem in Nigeria still subsists. And I hope that we'll be able to get our priorities right in the days ahead. It's been an interesting time with you. Subscribe, turn on your notification button, catch up with my past videos. See you in my next video. I love you sincerely.